Hey A-Team, I want to take just a few minutes to walk you through some highlights of our budget for next school year, and more importantly, to talk about what it continues to make possible for our employees and our students. I want to give a shout out to our Chief Financial Officer, Amy Sappinsley, and our Board of Education for their work with this budget. It takes months to pull it all together, but I'm proud of how this budget protects our future financially, focuses on our people, supports our students, and makes sure ACS continues to be a place families choose. So let's dive in, starting with what matters to you, your pay and benefits. Over the past 2 years, we made some of the most meaningful investments in employee pay in our district's history. For example, we've recalibrated our salary schedule to ensure every step represents a 2% increase. Plus, we've expanded the number of steps and strengthened the salaries to support long-term career growth. Those decisions have positioned us as a leader in compensation across our region, and we're proud of that. So what does that look like for next year? Employees who are eligible for a step will receive their one-step increase, which represents a 2% raise. In addition to that, those employees will also receive a $1,500 cost of living stipend. For employees who've reached the top of the salary schedule, you'll receive a $2,000 cost of living stipend along with an additional personal day as a thank you for your experience and your commitment. We'll also continue the longevity bonus for employees reaching their 10-year anniversary with the district. These continued investments reflect our commitment to you, not just this year, but over the course of your career. Now let's talk about benefits. For the 2026-2027 school year, medical premiums will increase by 2%. I know any increase matters, so it's important to understand the bigger picture. For several years now, our health trust has followed a consistent, long-term approach, alternating years of small increases with years of no increase. That strategy has allowed us to keep costs stable, protect our plan, and avoid the larger spikes that many businesses have experienced. At the same time, our benefits continue to provide real value for our employees and their families, from access to care, to wellness services, to options that support your health long term. Of course, supporting our employees is just one part of the story. Our students are what this is all about, and this budget continues to invest in their experience in so many ways. We're proud to continue the ACS Legacy Grant Program, which has created real-world, hands-on learning experiences for students across our district. Just behind me, Donaldson Elementary speech-language pathologist Emily Cooley is using podcast stations to help her students better understand and practice speech sounds. That's the Legacy Grant in action. In just 3 years, we've approved 179 grants totaling more than $1.2 million. With your help, the Legacy Grant will give them even greater opportunities in year 4. Some other big-ticket items this upcoming year: an iPad refresh for kindergarten, 5th, and 9th grades, funding for the new social studies textbook adoption, and ongoing funding for technology and software needs. In fact, did you know that district has approved nearly 400 apps and software across the district? This represents $500,000 in costs each year. Finally, we'll maintain over $200,000 dedicated to fine arts programs across all 4 schools, because we know these opportunities keep students engaged, build confidence, spark creativity, and help them find what they're passionate about. Okay, Anna, how do I do this again? We're continuing to invest in our facilities, from HVAC upgrades and roof replacements to safety improvements across all of our campuses. A lot of this work happens behind the scenes, but it plays a critical role in keeping our schools safe, modern, and ready for students and staff each day. Where I'm sitting at Arlington Elementary is a great example. The sound equipment here is old, really old, and not functional for our students and performances. But we'll spend nearly $60,000 here and at Donaldson to make it stage ready. Capital improvement projects aren't always noticeable, but they're critical to our ongoing success. When you look at it all together, this budget reflects a balanced approach. It supports our employees, sustains the experiences we built for students, and it positions us responsibly for the future. There's much more to this budget, and I hope you'll take a few minutes to explore it further on our budget website. But for now, thank you for what you do each day for our students, for each other, and for this community. Because of you and our incredible teams across ACS, we're strong today and ready for what's next.